Hey guys, Hex here, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Power of the Prime Slag, or Slug, whichever way you want to say his name. You can find this figure and many others like it at Big Bad Toy Store. Just follow the link in the description. Now this guy comes with three things. Obviously the figure, the gun, and also the little hand or chest piece here. So first off, let's take a look at the gimmick. You can take this clear piece out. You can get it out just like so. And then if you've purchased one of these guys, you can take the little Titan Master or Power Master, whatever they want to call them. And you can put that there. You can also see that it's got a peg here. And you can plug this onto his chest. And there you go. I think it looks a little silly, but again, you know, this is catered to the kids to give them some kind of gimmick to make them want to buy this figure and, you know, this figure, even though I definitely would buy these on their own, even if they didn't have this gimmick. So, but anyways, there's that little thing. If you wanted to, you could use it as a shield as well. As you can see, it can fit in his hand, so you got that little option. If you don't have this, then you can just keep this little clear thing on it, and you'll still be, you know, good to go. So, moving these guys to the side. This will become a hand a little bit later, so we'll take a look at that. Looking at the gun. It's similar to the one from G1, so I like it. Pretty decent looking. Would have been cool if he would have came with a sword as well. Like Swoop didn't come with any guns. He didn't. The G1 didn't have any gun, but he had his missile launchers and he had a sword. Where Slag, you know, the other Dinobots, they came with a gun and a sword. So it would have been cool if he would have had, you know, that as well. But oh well, at least we get, you know, this gun. As far as this figure, it doesn't really have any paint to say. I mean, he's got a Tampograph Autobot logo there, a little bit of red in the eyes. You can see some Tampographed little things here at the shins, which I guess is you know, pretty decent. G1, remember this, where you had the clear plastic on top of the gold, which I think is nice. Instead of the nice gold chrome, it's just, you know, this kind of painted, dull-looking gold. And you have a little black line going back here. Another Tampographed Autobot logo there on the helmet. And this would, in G1, be all chrome as well. So, anyways, you know, it's a little substitute. Again, I sold my G1, so now this is all I have, which I think it's decent. So far, out of the Dinobots, I think this is probably the worst one. I like Swoop more than this one. I've only got two of them so far, but I definitely like Swoop more than this guy here. As far as articulation, he can move his head. If you see, you can just have to move it. And there's nothing that you can grab a hold of and, you know, rotate it. But just by pressing on it, you can move his head. You have a ball joint here in the shoulder. Go up and down, around. And then you have the mushroom peg here in the bicep. You have the 90-degree bend there at the elbow. And I guess if you wanted to say, he can move his hand down as well. You do have waist articulation, so you can move that. Ball joints here in the hip, go in and out and around. Mushroom peg here in the thigh, so thigh cut. And then you have almost 90-degree bend there at the knee, nothing else. All right, oh, and these little things can, you know, rotate. So anyways, let's go ahead and get from, you know, robot to the dinosaur mode, and then we'll go from, you know, leg and arm, and we'll go back to robot mode. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and close up the hands like so, and we're going to go ahead and raise his mouth up, and these, we'll readjust these whenever we get done. You can go ahead and come down with those for the moment, and then with the leg section here, I'm going to go ahead and pop those forward, pop that out. So we can come up with the tail, and come up with the tail on this section. I like how they did this. And then you swing this out, swing this out. Make sure that these little sections here are pressed down. All right, press that down. That way when we come over and bend the legs, they can fit all the way down. And then there's two little pegs right here that you can see. That's going to fit in these holes here. So there we go. Snap it in place. And swing the legs around, or the tail, and connect that. There you go. That fits and looks nice. Come down with the legs, just straighten those however you like. Do the same thing with that one. That one looks good. And then you kind of just bring the front so it looks level. Otherwise, you know, he's not going to be able to stand like that. That looks a little silly. So just gonna bring that around, and there you have your Triceratops. I believe that's what they call it. That's what they called it when I was a kid. They seem to keep on renaming dinosaurs, telling us that we've gotten it wrong. But anyways, Triceratops to me, if he still is or not. I think it's okay. Again, you know, I like the swoop alt mode a little bit more. You know, I'm missing that chrome. I just, you know, and you know the gold in the town up here. That was one of the coolest things about the Dinobots is, you know, all that chrome and stuff like that. But you know, this is what we you know, have to you know get. You know, it's obviously a lot smaller as well, but it's okay. So I wish they would have painted at least this, you know, just painted this some type of color here, because it blends into the rest of the body a little too much, in my opinion. But anyways, let's go ahead and get, you know, articulation. You can move this, and the horns and the mouth could open. So that's all part of transformation. As far as getting him to his leg mode, what we're going to do is just keep all this together. There we go. So keeping all this together, just rotate the tail up, claps the feet down just where they are, and then just claps the hand in and just let it set there to the side. Then with this section, make sure that I show you this. This little thing is kind of over this groove, so you'll see I'm going to come back. You kind of see how it's coming back like that, so just like that, and then come down with little head like that, and flip out the combiner port, and there you have your leg mode. And it would just plug in the bottom there. Alright, so to get into the arm mode, not really a ton has changed, so just pull this down, flip this out so that you can, there we go, disconnect that and swing these out, because you're coming back out with the legs, just like in robot mode. And then you're going to swing these down and inside. So it's basically almost like you're putting it back into its, you know, robot form. Then you just keep those legs just like so they can just stay just like that. Go ahead and rotate it a quarter turn. That will come like that. Arms just stay like that, and then it's all about getting this little thing situated here. I struggle so much with these little hands. I like the G1 ones. There we go. Alright, so come out with that, and there you got your thumb, and then this will come out and around, and then you can plug this in here. And there's going to be your arm if you decide to use them as an arm. I guess it's not too bad. So you'll have that articulation, you know, right here, and rotation at the wrist. Alright, let's put him back into his robot form. Go ahead and come down with that. We'll rotate that. The legs are already done for us. Just separate, and you know, they'll stay just like they are. The arms just come down and flip the hands out. The transformation on this guy is pretty simple. And then just come forward with this. Make sure that clicks over. That comes down, then you can equip him with his, gun and his, target master if you wanted to. And he's all transformed again. So, anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.